There seems to be a constant tug-of-war between content knowledge and utilizing effective pedagogical approach for students. With content knowledge being the bread and butter to teaching, the standard curriculum and pedagogical practice being the soulmates to assisting students' understanding, teachers have found it difficult to balance both sides at the same time. Though without either one of these skills, teachers will not be able to deliver effective lessons. Thus, Shulman suggests the concept of pedagogical content knowledge. The idea behind this teaching pedagogy is to combine content knowledge to different teaching approaches that would best assist students' understanding of the subjects. Though as middle years teaching moved towards a more student-centered education system and integrated teaching approaches, the focus on developing PCK, which is a more subject-focused approach, has been overlooked. This is not to say that student-centered and integrated teaching is bad, but that PCK is equally important in providing quality teaching. So what makes pedagogical content knowledge important? Let's take a look into a study conducted by Ruhama Even. He looked into the importance of teachers having PCK. He collected quantitative data from 152 secondary school teachers and qualitative data from 10 prospective teachers in the area of teaching function. The finding indicated that teachers when lax in the PCK fail to connect the teaching content to current usage and follow the old rule of traditional teaching, which is driven by providing students with a rule to be followed without concern for understanding. This comes to show that a neglect in pedagogical content knowledge will affect the quality of teaching and impact on students' learning outcome. Apart from the impact PCK has on students' learning experience, it also contributes significantly to developing a professional learning community for educators. It has been widely discussed that the development and sharing of PCK can promote stronger professional learning communities, which is an effective way to build upon the knowledge and skills of experienced teachers. Building a strong PLC is especially important for middle years teachers, as one of the challenges that many middle years teachers face is a lack of prior knowledge in supporting students from the middle years. This can be seen through the typical courses offered to people wishing to pursue a teaching career. Those courses focus on primary and secondary education, thus many graduate teachers lack PCK for middle years students. By enhancing pedagogical content knowledge for current teachers and student teachers, we can foster a stronger PLC to support and improve quality teaching in the middle years. So how did PCK relate to my experience? For my first assignment, I designed a unit planned for a group of diverse Year 8 students on the history topic Shogun Japan. Various pedagogical approaches that was found to be favorable among enhancing middle year students were used, such as authentic summative assessments, game-based and inquiry-based pedagogies. However, constructive feedback I received from this unit plan is that the unit missed a key historical teaching concept, known as historical thinking. Historical thinking can be described as the way historians themselves engage in history. Essentially, there are two forms of knowledge that underpin this theory, that is, substantive knowledge and procedural knowledge. Substantive knowledge is concerned about the facts of history, like names, characters, and events. Procedural knowledge, on the other hand, is the how of history. They're the conceptual tools needed for the study of the past as a discipline. Both of these are interconnected and help students understand history better. Overall, there's a lack of use of procedural knowledge within my unit plan, which lacks the holistic view of historical thinking. In order to overcome this limitation, I would address this by creating further formative and summative assessment that is based on historical thinking. For example, students can compare historical artifacts and formulate deeper questions, such as which piece of work better represents history at the time. On a bigger scale, school and the education system should emphasize on developing teachers' pedagogical content knowledge. This can be done through personal development or higher focus in tertiary education courses.